Welcome to our video open house 2021. We are so glad that you're taking time to view this, learn a little bit more about Oak Grove Lutheran Schools Early Learning Center, hear about the experiences and the opportunities that we have. I'm Kim Forness, Director of Admissions. I'm here with Natalie Edgar, the Director of our Early Learning Center. Good
Hello.
to have you here,
Thanks
Natalie.
for having
We're
me.
so glad. Can you tell us a little bit about the classroom experiences, the sections, the ratio, that type of thing that you have in the Early Learning Center?
Yes, so for the Early Learning Center, we offer 4 5-day full-day classrooms, and we offer 2 full-day, 3-day classes. And then we also offer preschool, which is just mornings, two classes of those. The pre-K classes have 10 students in each class, and then each preschool room has 7 students in each class. So.
Parents will wonder what exciting and fun opportunities and experiences the students have in their day. Just wondering if you can share a little bit about your curriculum and maybe a few of those interesting and unique opportunities.
Absolutely. So one of the favorite things here is the center room. They love the center room. It's kind of a place where they have choice activities. You know, they can really interact with each other, you know, make good choices. Trying to think of some other problem solving, decision making, all of those things throughout that time. We have really qualified teachers that offer a lot of great curriculum, and as well as the social development. So we really focus on both aspects. We provide the academic skills for kindergarten, math, reading, you know, alphabet, phonics, everything that they would need to get prepared for kindergarten. So, and our curriculum is really based on like a multi-sensory approach. So we offer a variety of ways to learn for each child. So whatever fits their needs is kind of what we try to give them. So.
Terrific. And you even do handwriting without tears, which is followed through in our elementary all the way through. So it's a great precursor to them having that experience in kindergarten.
Yes.
So I know you talked about curriculum, and really at a early learning center, curriculum is really kind of your schedule, but what does a general schedule look like in a day when they arrive, a few things that happen, and then as they end their day? Yes.
So typically we arrive, most classrooms do what we call a morning meeting. So we kind of meet together in the carpet area, we do a calendar, and really this is a great time to have them kind of connect with each other and use that social interaction to learn, especially for our faith development too. That's a really great time that we use to kind of, you know, focus on the prayer, praise, celebrations for the day, that kind of thing. So after that, a lot of classes move to the center room again, which is their choice time, their choice area. We do some specials throughout the day. Some classes we have Bible lessons. Some classrooms go to the library, gym classes, things like that. We do lunchtime, recess time every day. Then we have like an enrichment in music kind of opportunities as well. Snack time, table, you know, group time, things like that. We're kind of focused on kind of the concepts that we worked on throughout the day. So, yeah.
Very rich, very rich. And it's a great opportunity being linked into an elementary because you have those resources. You have a full gym with all the equipment, you have a full library, you have access to arts and a full playground, all those types of things that you may not have in a different situation. So we're so fortunate to have that.
Yes.
We hear from parents all the time what a great experience this is, positive, that their children thrive here. If you had to pull out a few of those pieces that you really feel are critical to the children thriving and reaching their full potential, what would you say some of those key and unique things are that are here?
The basic thing I can think of is the curriculum is really, you know, individualized for each student. There is small group, large group opportunities. The teachers can work with the children one-on-one. So I think that's really a big focus for us is just to reach each child where they're at and make sure they get what they need. So.
And at Oak Grove in general, we focus a lot on culture, a lot on community. Would you say that also that's built already as they're in the Early Learning Center about each of the children being known and having a sense of place and being part of a community?
Yes, teachers definitely thrive to, reach each child like that. Things like chapel within our school is a great, they get to see the older kids and see the positive attitudes they have. They really love when other teachers or, older students know their names. So they feel, really great about that when they walk through the hallways. So
Absolutely. You mentioned chapel.
Mhm.
So that's obviously, we have academics, but we also focus a great deal on faith here at Oak
Yes.
Grove. So what pieces come out in the Early Learning Center for the faith aspect?
yeah, so we have a designated teacher that teaches the Bible lesson each week for each classroom, and then each teacher individually, on a daily basis, kind of supplements in their own way, in their own classroom. We do prayers at mealtime, snack time, and they get to again do chapel. I think that's the biggest thing for them. So they get to see everybody together and growing that way. So,
do you get outside the classroom? Do you have a chance for maybe outside activities here or field trips, that type of thing? What are the opportunities that way?
absolutely, we typically do 4 to 5 field trips a year, or we bring in guest speakers, things like that, and we allow the kids to kind of get that hands-on learning. They get to see it in their own environment that they've maybe seen a fire station, or the planetarium is a favorite, so we do that one every year. So they just get to kind of see that after we've talked about it, and it just kind of expands their knowledge base about that. So
Super. We've talked a little bit about academics. We've talked about the faith piece. The last, really that third leg of an important foundation for children is service.
Yes.
Pre-K is part of that as well. So
They
tell us a
are.
little bit about the service piece.
yes, we do participate within the elementary, the upper grade levels, like we do the shoe boxes, and we've also done our own separate ones. Our favorite so far is just animal shelters. Typically they'll bring in, food or treats, things like that. And the other ones, we did an orphanage as well, where the families needed socks, and so they were able to bring in socks for all these orphanages and things like that. So it's really for them hands-on. If they can be, it can be tangible and they can bring it in. They love to see it, how it can help other people.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
which is very important.
Yeah.
Let's shift gears just a little bit from maybe what happens in the classroom to a little bit of the nuts and bolts. So
Sure.
uniforms, or what the children wear. It's a little bit unique.
Absolutely. So preschool classes do not wear uniforms, but the pre-K, 4 and 5-year-olds wear uniforms,
Okay.
just like the elementary students. Pretty basic khaki, navy, white tops and bottoms.
Yep, perfect. Your calendar, what does it follow our elementary? Is it a little bit unique to that? Start and stop dates, that type of thing, just in
Yes.
general.
Yes, we're very similar to the elementary. We start August, we go through May, have the same days off. Maybe a day or two within the school year is a little bit different. Generally, it stays the same as the elementary.
And what are your hours?
So preschool is about 8:20 to 11 o'clock. Pre-K classes are 8:20 to 2:50 generally.
Very good. And
Yes.
before and after school opportunities?
Yes, we have a YMCA program that's here, and
Okay.
pre-K students are allowed to go there as well in the morning and in the afternoon.
Great. Kids will be kids wherever they are, and lots of guidance, an
Yes.
opportunity to bring relationship into even, all sorts of different times of the day. But if there is a discipline issue where,
Yes.
you have to redirect a child or that type of thing, what does that look like?
Yeah.
How do you handle that?
So we really focus on treating others with respect. That's kind of our main goal.
Okay.
So we really try to just teach them how to interact with each other, to have some self-control, things like that. So each class is usually utilizes positive behavior supports, and they really try to foresee and prevent the problems before it happens. But we just do a lot of redirection and positive guidance that way.
And in that, even in between a teacher and a student or student to student, it's really important to have communication with the parents too.
Yes.
Partnering with them in the education of their child. So what are some ways that you communicate with parents to be sure that they have the information they need and you hear from them what you need to know
Yes.
each day?
So each teacher has typically a dojo classroom set up, an app that we can use. Also email, we send out weekly newsletters. We have 2 conferences per year as well, so fall and spring.
Awesome.
And it just, to keep touch base with everybody, so.
And your parents, are they involved in the classroom or in this area, volunteering or that type? What are some opportunities they can do to partner here on the campus?
Absolutely, yes, parents can anytime, volunteer to help. We have copies made, or we have, party volunteers. They can come in and help with, fun activities within the classroom, cooking. We also have reading, guests that like to come in and surprise their little friends in here and read stories to each other. And they can also be part of the OGPO, the parent organization within the school.
It's very important. Now, of course, the most important part of the day, other than recess, is lunch.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So tell us a little bit about lunch and how that's handled, and maybe that snack time.
Sure. So lunch is included with tuition. We get the lunch just like the elementary students. They plate it, they take it to the cafeteria, have lunch, bring it back. Snack is a snack brought by each student each day, so they bring their own snacks from home. So.
Terrific. Well, I think we've covered everything now that we've hit lunch
Right.
and snack time, those important things. Is there anything else that you really feel like parents should know as they anticipate the possibility of joining us here at the Early Learning Center?
Yeah, one of the best things about our program, we feel like, is the low student-teacher ratio. It just makes it really attainable to help each child reach their goals. So that's one of the best things about our program, for sure. So.
Yeah, we are about relationships and that sense of community.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. Well, thank you so much, Natalie.
Thank you.
We would warmly invite you to consider taking a tour at your convenience. I would love to host that and walk you around the facility, show you the different classrooms and the different aspects of the campus, answer any questions that you might have. Thank you so much for joining us here, and we certainly wish you a great day.